Global Regulatory Framework for AI in Healthcare. The Global Regulatory Framework for AI in Healthcare is a complex and evolving landscape, designed to balance the potential of AI-driven advancements with the paramount need for patient safety, ethical considerations, and trust. At its heart, this framework is about transforming the practice of medicine while ensuring that innovation does not come at the expense of patient welfare. Let's journey through the core aspects of this framework and the challenges and opportunities that shape it. The beginning, regulatory foundations for AI in healthcare. Imagine the fast-evolving landscape of AI in healthcare. Here, clinical AI systems are not just tools. They're partners in decision-making, capable of predicting patient outcomes, recommending treatments, and even identifying disease risks. In this realm, oversight is critical. The United States, through the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, has laid out a foundation for AI regulation by classifying these systems as medical devices under the Federal Food, Drug, and Cosmetic Act, FDCA. Risk-based classification. Not all AI systems are created equal. Some tools merely provide recommendations, while others directly impact life-saving decisions. The FDA categorizes these tools based on risk, with low-risk, Class 1, devices under general controls, moderate risk, Class 2, devices under special controls, and high-risk, Class 3, devices undergoing rigorous pre-market review. This risk-based approach allows AI tools like clinical decision support, CDs, systems to be tailored to their intended use, emphasizing safety without stifling innovation. Adaptive oversight and real-world monitoring. Given that AI systems evolve, the FDA integrates adaptive oversight into its framework, especially for AI tools with continuous learning capabilities. Real-world data, RWD, becomes essential here, enabling ongoing monitoring to ensure AI tools remain effective and safe, even as they adapt to new patterns and datasets. Digital Health Pre-Cert Program. Recognizing the speed of innovation, the FDA's Pre-Cert program streamlines the regulatory pathway for companies with strong quality management practices. This initiative emphasizes trust by allowing quicker access to market while upholding post-market data monitoring. Across the Atlantic, the European Union's comprehensive AI oversight. In the European Union, the Artificial Intelligence Act and Medical Device Regulation, (MDR), guide the deployment of healthcare AI. The EU's approach echoes the FDA's, with a strong emphasis on transparency, patient data privacy, and strict compliance standards, especially for high-risk applications. Artificial Intelligence Act. The EU designates most healthcare AI applications as high-risk, setting the stage for rigorous requirements around data quality, transparency, and monitoring. Non-compliance carries severe penalties, signaling the EU's commitment to patient protection and accountability. Medical Device Regulation, (MDR), by aligning closely with FDA standards, the MDR facilitates a unified regulatory landscape, allowing AI developers to apply consistent risk frameworks across both regions. This consistency is crucial for global companies looking to scale their AI tools in healthcare. Continuous monitoring. Like the FDA, the EU mandates real-time monitoring for high-risk AI devices, ensuring that these systems adapt to new clinical environments without compromising safety. This is particularly important for adaptive AI tools, where changes in data or algorithms could affect clinical outcomes. Navigating the complexities of AI in healthcare. Unlike traditional software, AI in healthcare can generate entirely new insights, adapt to new data in real time, and even mimic human decision-making processes. This dynamic nature introduces unique regulatory challenges. Unpredictable outputs and the hallucination risk. Generative AI systems, capable of producing novel outputs, sometimes hallucinate, generating plausible yet incorrect information. Imagine an AI that, in response to a complex clinical question, suggests a treatment that appears accurate but is, in fact, dangerous. To mitigate such risks, the FDA and EU require robust testing, aiming to ensure that AI-generated recommendations are clinically valid and safe. Bias and data quality. AI systems trained on biased datasets risk perpetuating or even exacerbating health disparities. The FDA and EU emphasize data diversity and rigorous validation to counteract biases, requiring that AI developers continuously validate models across diverse populations to prevent unintended harm. Cloud-based AI and traceability challenges. Many AI systems operate on distributed, cloud-based infrastructures, complicating traditional audit and traceability methods. For regulators, this lack of traceability raises questions about accountability and patient safety. To address this, regulatory bodies are exploring new guidelines requiring AI developers to maintain comprehensive logs of distributed processes. Model drift and continuous learning. AI systems, especially those with continuous learning capabilities, can change over time, sometimes in unexpected ways. To address this, the FDA introduced the Predetermined Change Control Plan, PCCP, allowing pre-approved updates for AI models. This mechanism supports adaptive learning without requiring recertification, provided that changes stay within set boundaries. IV. Global standards and the role of international organizations as AI tools transcend borders. Regulatory bodies worldwide are working towards harmonized standards for software as a medical device, SAMD. IMDRF SAMD guidelines. The International Medical Device Regulators Forum, IMDRF, has established guidelines that align with FDA and EU practices, creating a standardized framework for evaluating SAMD based on intended use and clinical significance. This global alignment helps AI developers navigate regulations across regions. WHO Ethics and Equity Standards. The World Health Organization, WHO, highlights the importance of transparency, accountability, and equity in healthcare AI. To prevent AI from reinforcing existing health disparities, regulators increasingly require bias testing and equity-focused AI design. Versus innovation meets patient safety. Achieving balance. Striking a balance between innovation and patient safety is no small feat. With AI evolving rapidly, regulatory bodies must adapt quickly to maintain this balance. Pre-certification programs for trusted developers. To expedite lower-risk AI applications, the FDA's Pre-Cert program allows trusted developers to bring products to market faster, provided they maintain rigorous post-market oversight. Transparency and human oversight. High-stakes AI tools often necessitate human-in-the-loop oversight, allowing clinicians to validate AI outputs before taking action. This safeguard protects against unexpected AI errors and ensures that clinicians retain control over critical decisions. Collaborative governance. Effective regulation demands collaboration across healthcare providers, developers, and policymakers. Public-private partnerships foster a governance framework that prioritizes patient outcomes and public trust in AI. VI. Ethical imperatives and equity in AI. In a field where lives are on the line, ethical governance is crucial. Regulators and industry leaders are keenly aware of the need for AI systems that not only enhance healthcare efficiency but also promote equity. Bias mitigation and health equity. Regulators require diverse datasets and thorough validation to ensure that AI systems do not disproportionately impact marginalized communities. Bias mitigation is not merely a technical challenge but an ethical responsibility. Human-centric design. While AI optimizes clinical processes, it should never replace the human connection in healthcare. Health systems and AI developers are urged to create tools that support human clinicians, strengthening the trust between patients and providers. 7. The future, adaptive and collaborative regulatory frameworks. As AI continues to revolutionize healthcare, regulatory frameworks must be flexible. Both the FDA and EU are working on policies that accommodate emerging AI technologies, from generative AI to large language models. Public-private partnerships. Collaboration between regulatory bodies, healthcare providers, and technology companies ensures that ethical and governance standards keep pace with AI advancements. These partnerships are critical for responsible AI integration. Continuous learning and real-world testing. Regulators are investing in real-world testing protocols to validate AI model performance across various scenarios. By simulating clinical environments, developers can test AI resilience and identify limitations before deploying tools in high-stakes settings. A collaborative future for AI in healthcare. The global regulatory framework for AI in healthcare reflects a concerted effort to harness innovation responsibly. Through risk-based frameworks, adaptive oversight, and ethical considerations, regulators are shaping a future where AI can transform healthcare without compromising patient safety. But more than just regulatory alignment, this journey requires collaboration among regulators, healthcare providers, AI developers, and policymakers. By fostering partnerships, emphasizing ethical design, and enabling continuous oversight, we can create a healthcare ecosystem where AI innovations serve humanity's highest values, enhancing care, reducing disparities, and strengthening the clinician-patient bond. This vision is not just about technology. It's about building a future where AI-driven healthcare fulfills its promise of safe, equitable, and transformative impact. The path forward is challenging, but by working together, we can ensure that AI serves as a tool for positive change in the lives of patients and healthcare providers alike.